Hello everybody, and a merry midwinter to all of you, and a happy holidays as well. So today is another questing episode, and we are going to be heading out and doing some very midwintery things. Now, for those of you who haven't seen, at the moment on the forum there is a midwinter event going on. So there's a whole bunch of tasks and challenges and things that you can do to earn yourself midwinter things to wear. So I currently have midwinter gloves for putting up a midwinter build, which is the midwinter build that we had a look at a little while ago. It's my little Santa's workshop. We might head over there at the end of today's episode just so I can show you the kind of the build that I've done there and what I've already put through, because this whole episode is going to be themed around doing these midwinter challenges. Now, one of the midwinter challenges is the Midwinter Festival. So if I just quickly get out of this mode, we can have a look at my rucksack. Now, this challenge is all about collecting materials for a midwinter festival to happen in the city of First Light. So we've been tasked with collecting 10 mushrooms and 10 cooked chicken and also 10 bark apples to go and sell down in the bottom of the city of First Light here. However, we haven't been into the jungle yet, so what we're going to do today is we're going to do the very first of the Jungle Mastery quest chain, which is why we're standing all the way out over here in front of the guild guys, because this is where we pick up this quest chain from. So we're going to head out into the jungle, we're going to collect up our 10 bark apple, and we're going to finish that first mastery quest chain, and then we're going to come back here. Now once we've done that, we can hand in all 3 of these sets of items, and that's going to be this one done out of the midwinter challenges. So the next midwinter challenge that we're then going to take on is the Drynch race. Now the Drynch has stolen a whole bunch of Christmas decorations and has made his or her escape up through an icy tundra. So we're going to race after the Drynch and see how well we can go. I'm not really expecting to do too well at this because I'm not the greatest at races, but we are going to head over there on camera and have a look at this guy. We might even attempt it a couple of times, just once through the normal path, and then with the snowman's hat that we saw in this week's tutorial, we're going to have another go at it and see if we can find a slightly shorter way through the race, just because I think that's going to be quite cool. So anyway, for right now, we can soak in the midwinteriness of the City of First Light and head on through to collect the very first of the Jungle Mastery. So here we go. Going to talk to this guy and let's take a look. Okay, missing! My friend Malrak has gone missing in the jungle realm. I'm trying to stay positive, but I can't help worrying. Okay, let's do this. Oh, check the jungle sword out. The jungle sword is really awesome. Alright, we're going to have to craft up a couple of those jungle swords because I want to go in dual-wielding jungle swords. And then we'll move on. So we're obviously going to go out in the gear that I'm currently wearing. This is the gear from the Halloween stuff that we did. The Halloween quests and things. My brain is not working at the moment for some reason. But yeah, so we're going to take this gear out because I actually junked my Explorer's gear once I kind of hit the end of all the other Mastery quest chains. I'm like, oh, I don't need Explorer's gear anymore, and I kind of ran out of room in my chest. So we're going to wear this stuff out. We're only going to do it for one Mastery quest anyway, so it should be okay. It should be enough to get us through out into, yeah, the rest of things and get some actual armor that we can wear for the next Mastery quest chain. So anyway, let's head out on through that way and have a look at the jungle. So here we go. In his final Firehaller message, my friend mentioned exploring a lost city. Okay, so I'm guessing we'll have a lost city around here. So as you can see, I have gone through and built up the 2 swords that I said I was going to go through and build up. I have decided on a little bit of a Joker color scheme, I guess, for the jungle, so we're going to go green and purple because, of course, this late in the game, I do have enough resources to basically pick and choose whatever colors I want for all of my stuff. So we're going to go through. I think the first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to collect up all of our bark apple. Might even try and collect up all of the same color bark apple just to make things a little bit easier to sell off again. But that's our first task, and then once we've done that, we'll go through and actually explore underneath the lost city, which is what we're supposed to be doing right now. But as I said, we're going to see what we can do about bark apples first, because there should be just a load of them around here, and as you can see, there really are. That's a 3rd color of bark apple. We don't want that. We really want to focus on the first 2, and whichever one gets to 10 first is the one we'll use, I guess. So we've got 4 and 2 there. It looks like the amber ones are probably going to be the way to go. And there's a tree house up there somewhere. And yet for some reason there is no bark apple spawning around the bottom of this treehouse. Interesting. And you can walk through plants. What on earth does that look like? Hello! Oh, that's kind of fun. Anyway, let's move on. Those probably need a hitbox at some point in their lives. We've got some more bark apple over here. The jungle is a pretty cool place. I kind of, yeah, regret not having come here before this point. We really should get back to that. I think in Alpha 10, we'll get over to the jungle a little earlier. Now, ooh, this is mud, I think, because this is a new addition to the game as well in this alpha. It's not one I've really talked about too much, but it's kind of like the opposite of ice. It slows you down and kind of sticks you in place when you actually run over top of it. So if you're looking for a little bit of an extra challenge to add to a race island or whatever, I would suggest coming to an island like this one and getting some mud. Perfect, that was actually the right color. Yeah, getting some mud and adding it to your race, because that way you're going to slow people down unless they go bounding on through with the snowman. Of course, if you're building races nowadays, you really do need to think about the fact that somebody coming to your island is most likely going to have a snowman's mask. So I think we can't avoid it any longer. We do actually need to test out the old swords. Wow, okay, these swords don't do as much damage as anything else I've seen. But of course they don't, because they're not even hero level. They're just like low tier. Oh wow, this adventure is going to be a little bit harder than I expected, because of course I'm just severely undergeared going through and trying to do this. We've got one more. Got one more bark apple to find. Oh look, you can see the difference it makes. It's really slow going through mud. Look, ready? Here we go, out of the mud, and we speed up tremendously. So yeah, that's what I was talking about with this mud. Wow, this is annoying stuff. There we go, this is how you make it through. Whoa, I don't think I can take you on. Get out of my way. Oh, perfect, here we go. This is the last bark apple we want, I think. Yeah, there we go, beautiful. Alright, so now we can actually move on with this quest. We should probably take a look at this house before we move on too far, though. Because, of course, we are here, and we have lured the guys away from it. Oh, wow, these swords just do nothing. Ah. Thankfully, they are holding the same swords as me, except for that guy who I really don't want to fight. Let's see what we can do about him. That's not what I wanted to do. Get out of here. Whew. Okay, there we go. And up the ladder. Beautiful. Successfully dodged. And we've got a chest around here somewhere. If it's not at the top, it's usually under this pile of hay for no apparent reason. So if we have a look in under here, there we go. Beautiful. I don't quite understand why it ends up in underneath there, but it does sometimes, so just gotta take it as it comes, I guess. Alright, cool. So that was that little side hut. Let's head on over to the main quest. It is Lost City time. So here we are in the Lost City. Now, the last time I did one of these, there's not really all that much in the actual, like, edge buildings around here. Like, if we head around here, there's not really a whole bunch in here. So you can pretty much just skip these, I guess. Oh, and we've got raw bones today, which is kind of cool, because the community quest this week, or this week just gone, which is when I'm filming this, is actually to defeat a whole bunch of raw bones. Yes, there we go. We have our very first heroic jungle essence, so we can actually make some armor when we make it back home safe and sound, which of course I hope we're going to do. But as you can see, there is actually nothing around here. There's no chests or anything popping up on the minimap, so we'll probably skip through and head down into the main section of this quest and see what we can find for the actual mastery quest. I mean, the only reason I really would want to stick around here is to kill off a few more raw bones, because that is definitely a thing that I want to do. Get a few points up in that old community quest. It's going to be the one time we'll be able to kill raw bones and get settlers points for it, because of course that's what the community quest is all about. You get a whole bunch of settlers points for finishing community quests. So this seems to be our entrance down into under the Lost City. There doesn't seem to be anything else around here though. Sometimes up in the stands we'll find a chest, so we'll just wander up around the edges and make sure that there's nothing up here. Nope, nothing up that side. Once again, just do the same thing over here really quick, because of course it is always a good idea to look for extra bits and pieces, especially in a brand new biome. Although this isn't brand new for me, it is still new for this alpha, so there's still some things that may be here that I don't know about. So anyway, I'm going to end up killing this guy and we'll head on down into the city. Okay, cool, so we're heading down into the overgrown ruins apparently, and there are more raw bones down here. There's also a raw bone with a very big weapon and I don't like him at all. Oh, there we go, that's better. Lots better. There we go, nice and easy, all of the raw bones down. That's good, so we do have raw bones down here as well, which means I will definitely be adding to my community quest total before the end of this guy. I should even hit the personal quest milestone, which I think is 20 raw bones. Although if this keeps up, we're not going to see that many raw bones, because check this out, this is not all that many raw bones around anywhere. Although I am hearing fighting music, which means that there's somebody somewhere. I see a chest on the map. Oh wow, that one was tucked away. Check that out, that was very hidden. I'm very lucky I actually saw that on the map before moving on through. Huh, interesting, we've got some vines in the way, so that's kind of cool. There we go, let's bash these vines out of the way. Boom, boom, boom. And swords! Ah! Get out of my way! Power of the Joker compels you. Wow. Oh, that's right, I hit that guy with the pickaxes. I was like, wow, that one sword swing did a lot of damage. No, it didn't. It was the multiple pickaxes to the face earlier on. Oh, and of course, we are still wielding the mighty pickaxe of doom. If you don't quite know what I'm talking about there, there's a video ages ago called Starting With Nothing, where I jumped into a world, fabled world, with absolutely nothing, just a pair of sharp rocks, and had to fight my way back out again. The first thing I did was I built this long-range pickaxe, which then ended up being my main attacking weapon for the whole time I was there. Check this place out. How cool is this? This is really awesome. I love the use of the decorative tiles. We've got extra rooms going up this way, so let's take a look at what's up there, because I'm assuming that down, as in that way down, is actually the way we're going. So we're going to have a quick look up here, see what we can see. Huh, okay, that's just a dead-end room. But, I mean, it's potentially a place that there would be a chest in other versions of this thing. Because, of course, procedural generation chests don't always spawn in places where they can spawn. So, not a bad idea to always check places like that. But how cool is that? That's a really cool, nice little room. I like that a lot. I really do. This is actually brand new to me. I haven't seen this type of dungeon before. Or this type of, under kind of main location area, so it's pretty nice to sit back and have a bit of a look around, see what they've added and what they've changed. Okay, so here we go. We've got the final boss fight now, or maybe there's not going to be a boss fight because we're looking for somebody in this M chamber. There's a chest over here, and I think I did see something spawn behind me, so we're going to see what spawned. Oh, yay, it's a guy with a shield! I don't like these guys at all. Although, if we can stay behind him. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Skip. Yes. And when I say skip, of course, I mean dodge. Dodge is the word I was looking for. And that we did. So, dodging works really well against guys with big weapons and guys with shields. Whoa. This guy was suddenly just underneath me. That was kind of annoying. Okay. So almost through these guys. Oh, and we got hit by an arrow. So otherwise we would have had a charge attack. Alright, here we go. This last guy's going down with a charge attack. Let's see if this charge attack's the same. Yeah, there you go. It is the same. And it also kills off grunts in this world pretty easily, so that's quite nice. We can grab those arrows as well. And check this chest up here, because I'm assuming this is where our supposed proof or evidence or whatever is going to be. Yep, fire the rings before we can check anything. Here we go. According to Malek's note, Yaren might be in trouble. The good news is that I remember where she was headed. Okay. So it looks like we're doing a whole bunch more rescue missions in this one. Let's take a quick look at what this note actually says. I must be quick. I can still hear them searching for me. Bandits. I will hide this note in the safest place I can find and hope that somebody finds it. It sounds to me like they're hunting Bavami, like me, I hope they don't find Yaren too. Okay. That's a bit interesting because, of course, this whole area was full of raw bones, and they're saying that bandits were hunting him. So maybe they were bandits and then they all died off or something, got turned into raw bones, because we still don't know how that system works yet. I mean, we know it has something to do with the death ambers, but we still don't know a whole bunch about that. Anyway, we're going to head back to the City of First Light, drop this quest off, and then we're going to go out and see what this Drynch race is all about. Oh, and of course we're going to actually hand in all of the stuff that we're doing, which is why we're here. We're actually getting those bark apples up there. So we're going to hand all this stuff in, and then we're going to head to the Drynch's race. Alright, time to hand this quest in. Let's see what's up next. I'm assuming the next part is going to be another rescue mission. Let's take a quick look. Friend in need. Yaren too. Alright, let's go and track her down. So this is probably going to happen after the kind of Christmas and holiday season and New Year's and all that kind of stuff. So at my current schedule and my current plan, the week between Christmas and New Year, I'm going to be away, so I'm going to have some episodes where I actually go out and do some more midwintery things. So the exploring, questing episode is actually going to be a episode of jumping around and looking at other people's midwinter builds, because there are some really, really cool midwinter builds out there, and it would be remiss of me not to show those off on camera. So there's some really cool stuff. We're going to head out and we're going to do that as part of the kind of questing video in that week after Christmas and before New Year. And then once New Year hits, I'll be back to my regular recordings schedule. And if Alpha 9 is still around, which I honestly don't know if it's going to be or not, if it is, then we'll go through and do the Jungle Mastery quest. We may just do the Jungle Mastery quest anyway. We might end up in like Alpha 10 or something and do the Jungle Mastery quest straight off the bat, because it's been a little while since I have done this one, so it's a good thing to go back through and check if anything's different. So yeah, anyway, we're going to quickly learn those recipes up, and now we're going to actually finish this part of the Midwinter quest by selling off things that we need to sell off. So here we go. We're going to sell off our bark apple, the chicken meats, and the mushrooms. So now in a day or so's time, hopefully we'll get confirmation that we've done that, and we'll get a letter in the mail with a Midwinter chest plate, which is going to be really cool. So hopefully by the time I record the build video for this week, then we'll have that in the mail and we'll be able to run around in that for the build video, or at least the first part of the build video before I give up and decide flying is much easier. Anyway, that is that little part of the Midwinter festivities done, so now it's on to the Drynch race to see how fast we can actually go on ice. So this here is the Drynch race. Now as you can see, we start all the way down here. There is a whole bunch of ice, and we end up all the way up on the mountain up there. So if we have a quick look at the map, we can actually see what this guy looks like. So we've got a nice little like snaky section round, and then up, and then you just can see on the map the race time around there. But this kind of faded look means that it's a lot higher up than we are. So that kind of makes sense, because it would be up around where those Christmas trees are somewhere. Now, like I said, this is actually part of the Midwinter event, so once we make it all the way to the top, we need to take a selfie up there and post it to the forums. Now, for those of you who want to do this as well, if you open up your Firehailer and go to the community islands, once that all loads up, you should see the Drynch Ice Chasm up near the top of the community list, and I'm actually going to give this a little thumbs up, so hopefully it stays up near the top for the rest of you guys. And yeah, you can jump over to this island just by pressing the Visit Public Island. Obviously, I can't press that button because I'm already here on the island. But yeah, so you need to come over here, run this race. It doesn't really matter how fast you can do it, just that you've actually run the race. And then once you have run the race, you need to take your screenshot and post it to the forums. And there will be a link down in the comment section below to where to post your little time screenshot. So anyway, I think that's enough talking about what this whole thing is. I think it's time to actually run this race, although first maybe to screenshot, because this place just looks really awesome. I love the like Matterhorn style mountain they've got going on up there as well. So the trick to this race obviously is that there is a whole bunch of ice around here, and ice is quite slippy and hard to control yourself on. So as I promised earlier in the video, we're going to start the race and we're going to take the race on normally, but then also in here I've got the Snowman's Mask, so we're going to try jumping our way through and taking on a bit of an alternate route. So let's start the normal way, So, whoa, ice is very, very slippery. But jumping does help out quite a lot. We just need to make sure that we pretty careful with when and where we jump. Whoa, there we go. Alright, so hopefully when we go over here, it starts again. Awesome. Also, the 18-second time up there, that is by a guy called the Chad, who has been running this race for a long time and has found a few nice little shortcuts through it that I don't think I'm going to talk about. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this right now. I was, yeah, kind of expecting to do better at this than this, but I'm also trying to follow the main path as well and not using the snowman's mask, so yeah, it is a little bit harder. Wow, okay. There are some like dead spots in the ice apparently. Alright, one jump there, one jump there. Yes, here we go. Now we're on it. Oh man, this is... Let's slowly through this section. Up over there. Nice. Up. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Ah! No! No! Oh man, just so bad. Well, I guess we'll keep trying until we get it right. So this is the big problem with ice, is that it is just really, really hard to control yourself. Also, I don't think that timer reset when I jumped over it. So let's just kill ourselves again and see if we can get the timer to reset, because that would be nice. We definitely don't want a whole, like, minute-long time. There we go. That's a bit better. I'm glad I noticed that before I got too much further up the race. Alright, here we go. We're gonna keep jumping as much as we can, although not here. There we go. Up, up, and there, and there. Whoa! Whew! That was really, really close. And we're just no, go that way. Yes, there we go. Oh, just controlling the slide is the hardest part about this race, I think. Stay still. There you go. Yes, yes. Huzzah! Made it across there. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, whoa, whoa. All right. Good. That little lamppost actually helped quite a lot. Oh, wow. These blocks are incredibly difficult to jump on. And here we go. Okay, so here we go. We've got a spring trap section. Oh, that didn't work. Yay, there we go. Did it? Yes. Huzzah! Oh, wow. That's actually not too bad. Wow, that is sneaky. That was an incredibly sneaky move right there. There was like just one tiny little hole that you could have fallen through, and I would bet that so many people have fallen through that. Let's try this. Yeah, there you go. And do we go up or down? I think we go up this time. Up and over. Nice. Yes, yes, good, good. Huzzah, we've made it to the end. Oh, okay. That was interesting, to say the least. Let's take a quick look at where we are on the race leaderboard. Oh wow, we are a lot further down the list than I thought we were going to be. I know that there's some really, really good times posted at the top here, so let's have a quick look at the top. There you go. The Chad, as I said, 18 seconds and 2. And then you've got the Drynch. So the Drynch is the character we're actually trying to catch. So technically there are 2 players faster than the Drynch, which means we should be able to catch the Drynch and get all of our winter decor back again. But that is not the case, apparently. So anyway, now we're going to head back down to the front again and put the snowman's mask on and see what we can do about going through this in a slightly different way and see if that helps. Okay, so now we've got the snowman's mask on, and just for a little bit of extra challenge and maybe a little bit of extra hilarity, I'm going to run this in third person. This is already feeling like a really bad idea. Maybe I'll attempt the first time to run it in third person, and then we'll run it in first person if I fail this way. So let's see if we can go. Oh, yes, we can go this way. Oh, look at that. That's really cool. We can... Ah, no, apparently we can't. Let's just try that again, but in first person mode this time. So here we go. Over there. Up. And up. And let's see if we can... Oh no! So close! Oh, there was a little ledge down there too. So maybe we can drop onto that ledge and go that way. So let's see about this. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. There's one block down here. Nope. Nope. Okay, maybe we can't go that way. Oh, maybe we can. Let's just try that one more time. And see if we can, like, take a little bit of a run up. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. We've skipped most of it already. And we're going to have to be really careful with the jumping now, because the jumps that I'm doing are a lot further. So I need to be really, really careful and quite precise as to how I jump, because otherwise I'm going to end up overshooting everything. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm getting better at that. Also, I don't think the timer reset again, so we're going to have to sort that out. But, well, it's sorted out for me. There you go. So yeah, what we're learning today is I'm not the greatest at races. That's not a thing that happens. So when we go through and do some Christmas Islands, hopefully there's not too many races on those, because wow, and I've landed through the world again. Maybe a jump race wasn't the best idea for this little Christmas experiment. Let's go again. Bam. Here we go. Now I'm realizing that those 3 blocks there that I just kind of like ran across are super important, because they let you build up just a little bit of speed, which means that you get a slightly further jump. Now we can probably jump over. Yeah, look at that. That was a lot better. So now let's go here, there, straight across that corner. No! That was so close, but just missed. So that's going to be another one where we need a little bit of momentum. And of course, getting momentum on ice isn't all that hard. So there we go. Nice little corner jump there. Up over here. Now I'm doing this section really slowly because I want to make sure I don't fall off. But I'm doing that bit slightly faster. This bit, we're going to see what we can do about getting enough momentum to go that way. Yeah, there it is. Oh, I almost fell off there. Yes! Oh, we did it. Check that out. Nice. Up we go into the cave. This is going to be a faster time. I can already feel it. And that hole that I saw last time. Oh my god. I knew it was going to come back to bite me. I knew it was going to be there and come back to bite me. So we're going to try one more time, I think. And if I can't get it this time, I think we're just going to have to stick with the time that we posted already. Because this video is getting a little long in the tooth, and I'm not sure how many of you guys are going to enjoy watching me try and fail at running races. I know there's a couple of you out there who are going to think this is absolutely hilarious. I can't do it. I can't end there. I have to go again. But yeah, there's going to be some of you out there. I need to restart the race. It's the only problem with the race timer being where it is and the track that I've chosen is that I can sometimes miss that race timer when I go up and do this. So here we go. Nice. I've got that section of the course nailed now. Oh, I almost fell off there because I had too much speed up from running over that ledge. God, this has just not been my race, has it, at all? Like, even without the snowman's mask, it really did not go all that well for me. Here we go. Alright, so let's go carefully over this again. Alright, beautiful, beautiful, and... oh, that was so close. I'm pretty sure if I was actually in third person, my back foot would have been off that last block. How did I miss that? Oh my god. So a few attempts later, and we're back to this point in time. So we're going to go up these blocks and then jump. There we go, that's a lot better. So now we're going to, I think, try jumping most of this. Here we go. Yes, yes, there we go. And we're just going to jump that completely. Beautiful. Up. I think over is going to be the best way to do it. Come on. Let's get a better time. Yes, there it is. We shaved a whole, like, 30 seconds off the time. Oh, that is beautiful. Let's take a quick look at where we're actually sitting now on the race leaderboard. 22nd. That is not bad at all. I mean, considering that we were a bunch further down. Where were we before? Let's see if I can find someone I recognize. Yeah, we were sitting down, like, down in here, like in 40th somewhere, and we've jumped all the way up to 22nd. So I'm really happy with that. That's worked out really well. Snowman's mask is kind of cool for this type of thing, but you really need to know what you're doing, or you need to trial and fail a lot, which is what I was doing just there. Also, with the Snowman's mask, we can do this. We can, like, jump up the Drynch mountain, or the Drynch mountain, I should say. See what we can see up around here. There's like all sorts of presents and things going on. And what is this? Ah, door is blocked, but I'm assuming this is the Drynch's hole, or the Drynch's house, or whatever. Because as you can see, there's like that trail of bits and pieces that lead all the way up here. Let's see if we can actually get to the very, very top of this world. So here we go, up, up, up. Boom! Check it out, we're at the top of this world. But yeah, so anyway, like I said, the Snowman's Mask really does help with this thing, but you kind of need to know what you're doing, and you need to have a lot more control over your character than I do. But yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed that one. This has been the Midwinter exploring episode, and yeah, this place is just awesome. The snowflakes are all over the place. It's just really, really cool. Pun intended and everything. So yeah, there you go, guys. Like I said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this one, and I will see you in the next video.